Since June of last year, consumer prices, as we all know, have gone up by about 9.1%.
Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says the U.S. economy is still resilient as it rebounds from the pandemic.
News 8 Now's Rob Romano, though, spoke to a Viterbo University professor who says we are in a recession.
Amy and Ken, in the first quarter of this year, the U.S. saw gross domestic product fall 1.6%. In the second quarter, GDP fell 0.5%. All this negative growth comes amid high inflation. I spoke with a Viterbo University professor about where we go from here.
When they stop investing because of this new economic reality, that is in effect a self-fulfilling thing.
Viterbo University professor of business Dr. John Robinson spoke about how even the fear of a recession could lead to companies cutting down on hiring.
If I'm a business and I see that the economy is shrinking, that makes me think, oh, well, I don't know, are my customers still going to be buying from me? Do I need to be hiring people for growth that maybe isn't coming anymore?
Robinson believes that the U.S. is already in a recession. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell says that's exactly what the government is trying to avoid.
We're not trying to have a recession, and we don't think we have to. We think that there's a path for us to be able to bring inflation down while sustaining a strong labor market.
Earlier this week, the Fed raised interest rates by 0.75 percentage point. This after raising rates by 0.5 percentage point in May. The federal funds rate helps determine the cost of loans, and rate hikes increase how much it costs to borrow money. Robinson feels like the Fed is doing the right thing.
In my mind and my opinion, is raising rates right now to fight inflation the right choice, even as we're starting to see recessionary indicators? I think yes, right? We really have to get inflation under control.
He adds that the government has to be careful at this time to lower inflation while preventing damage to the economy.
Inflation is disruptive and recessions are disruptive, so it's walking a fine line.
Professor Robinson also spoke with me about what he says caused inflation to be so high. He says it's because of excess money printing to keep the economy afloat at the height of the pandemic, which he says was necessary, and also higher energy prices, among many other factors. Amy and Ken, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Rob. Well, the unemployment rate is currently 3.6%.
Secretary Yellen has said she believes there is a path to bring down inflation while maintaining a strong job market.
A delicate balance to strike.